In the wild, two remarkable giants roam. The Gaur, towering in the dense forests of South and Southeast Asia, and the American bison, an icon of North America's vast prairies. These amazing animals are very strong. Today, we imagine a fight between them. Who would win? Let's find out. Size. Deep in the Asian forests, a true giant reigns supreme. The Gaur, a majestic beast, towers over its surroundings, weighing in at a staggering 1,500 kilograms or 3,300 pounds. It's the largest wild cattle species on Earth. Imagine an animal the size of a medium car. That's the Gaur. Across the continent, on the vast North American plains, another formidable creature commands respect. The American bison, an icon of the Wild West, is a force of nature. These behemoths can tip the scales at a mighty 1,000 kilograms or 2,200 pounds. Still the size of a small car, but with a more compact build. When it comes to height, the Gaur also takes the lead, standing tall at the shoulder at up to 220 centimeters, 7.3 feet. The bison isn't far behind, reaching up to 200 centimeters, 6.5 feet. These giants of the wild, both powerful and majestic, are a testament to the raw power of nature. Horns. Let's take a closer look at their horns, two incredible tools of nature. The Gaur's horns are long and dramatic, growing up to 115 centimeters, or nearly 4 feet. They curve outward beautifully, giving the Gaur a powerful and majestic look. Now, the bison's horns may be shorter, reaching about 50 centimeters, or just under 2 feet, but they curve inward, perfect for protecting themselves on the open plains. Two very different designs, each made for survival in their unique worlds. Habitat. Where do these mighty animals call home? The Gaur roams the lush forests of South and Southeast Asia. These dense jungles are perfect for the Gaur's powerful build and dark coat, where it can move through the trees and stay hidden from danger. Meanwhile, the bison lives on the wide, open plains of North America. It thrives in the vast grasslands, where it can roam freely and graze on the tall grasses. Each of these animals has adapted to survive in its unique habitat, one in the forests, and the other on the open, wind-swept plains. Next, let's talk about their coats. The Gaur has a short, smooth coat, dark brown to almost black in color, blending into the shadows of the forest. It's perfect for life in the humid, tropical jungles of Asia. On the other hand, the bison's coat is thick and shaggy, especially around its head and shoulders. This heavy fur keeps the bison warm in the cold, snowy winters of North America, helping it survive the freezing temperatures of the plains. Social structure. Let's explore how these animals live together. The Gaur prefers smaller groups called herds. These herds can be made up of just a few individuals, but they stick close to each other for safety and support in the wild forests. Bison, on the other hand, form much larger herds. These groups can number in the hundreds, especially during migration. They work together to protect each other from danger, moving across the vast plains as a team. Speed. Speed is important for survival, and both the Gaur and the bison are fast on their feet. The bison can reach speeds of up to 38 miles per hour, racing across the open plains with incredible power. The Gaur, though a bit slower, can still run at speeds of 30 miles per hour. It's quick enough to escape danger in the thick forests of Asia. So, while the bison may have the edge in speed, both of these giants can move fast when they need to. Diet. Now let's take a look at what these giants eat. The Gaur is a browser, which means it feeds on leaves, twigs, and stems from trees and shrubs. Its diet helps it stay strong in the dense forests of Asia, where fresh vegetation is abundant. The bison, on the other hand, is a grazer. It spends most of its time eating grasses and sedges, which grow on the open plains. This diet gives it the energy it needs to roam the vast grasslands of North America. Both animals are well suited to their environments, with diets that perfectly match their habitats. Adaptations. Every animal has special features to help it survive, and the gaur and bison are no different. The gaur, living in the warm forests of Asia, has a short, smooth coat that helps it stay cool. Its strong, muscular body is perfect for moving through dense jungle. The bison, however, faces cold winters on the North American plains. Its thick, shaggy coat acts like a warm blanket, protecting it from freezing temperatures. Lifespan. How long do these giants live? In the wild, gaurs typically live 25 to 30 years, thriving in their forest homes. Bison, on the other hand, live 15 to 25 years in the wild, with some reaching up to 30 years. In captivity, both species can live longer. Gaurs may reach 30 years, while bison can live as long as 40 years. Despite their differences, both animals show similar lifespans, with the right conditions helping them make the most of their years. Geographic range. Let's see where these mighty animals live. The gaur is found in South and Southeast Asia, roaming the forests of India, Nepal, and countries like Thailand and Malaysia. These lush jungles are its perfect home. The bison, however, is native to North America. It once roamed across the continent in huge numbers, from Canada all the way to Mexico. Today, bison are mostly found in protected areas like national parks and reserves. So who would win? If a gaur and a bison fought, the gaur might be stronger. But this isn't about who is better. These animals are amazing. The gaur lives in the jungle, and the bison lives on the plains. They are both strong and beautiful, and they show us how amazing nature can be.